You value your time.
There was a.
It's time for a quick break. There are millions of potential products to buy, so how do you know which ones are worth your hard-earned money? Simple. You go to nextlevelguy.com/affiliates and explore those that will transform and improve your life. You'll find deals, listener exclusives, and special offers with some great companies. Recommendations are 100% honest and only on items Ian has tried or believes in. The companies showcased will make you a better man in all areas of your life. Simply go to nextlevelguy.com/affiliates and level up.
There was it Rob Kelly? I think it was Dr. Rob Kelly, and he was saying, I can look at you and the five people you hang, they say you're the average of the five people you hang around with. And he was saying, I can look at you and your friends, and just by your friends, I know the level of belief you have in yourself. I know the level of what you're going to achieve. Like you said, it's like, you've got $1 million mind, but a lot of guys have 2 cent friends. And he said, why not get rid of them and find guys that you actually want to hang around with, who, like, there's a lot of guys who come in and give you a hug and, oh, let's go do this. Or, are you okay? You're a bit down, and, let's go to the gym. They want to see you succeed. They want to push you up. Why waste time? Like, we've only got such a small amount of time in this world to make a difference. Create, give something back, volunteer, go and do a new hobby, rather than sit at 80. And I've had a lot of regret in my life. It's one of the worst feelings in the world. You never want to get to a point where you're on your deathbed and go, fuck. Like, get a bucket list. I want to go to see Paris. Fine, go do it. There's ways to do it if you've got low finances. Oh, I want to get in shape. Now is at 40 plus, perfect time to go do it. I want to have a better relationship with my kids. Brilliant. Pick what you want in life, not what other people. And that spark is hell of attractive, but it's also hell of good for self-love, for accepting yourself. What do you find for guys who come to you and say, I did X. I stabbed somebody. I did whatever. Like, really, stuff that's maybe not societal accepted, and they want to start again. Second chances, especially for guys who've come out of prison, or one of the guys I interviewed, he was like, how we're treated as a number in prison. Like, so he said when he came out, suddenly getting out of that mindset, you're not a number, you're a person. And he said just having somebody write a CV for guys in prison, they suddenly realized that they are valued, that somebody does care, and it changed their whole outlook. How do we start getting guys who need a second chance to, to stop looking at the past, stop fantasizing about the future, but live in the present to improve themselves and actually make the 40s that turning point?